It's been far too long without a new review, so let's jump back in with a bang with another custom from Luis. Hello everyone, MMC Fan here, and welcome to another Marvel movie collection figurine review. Super excited to bring you another incredible custom from Luis Cantos. This time round it's Zemo, my first and currently only Phase 4 figurine in my collection, and I am very excited. Let's take a look. For those that aren't aware, I'm sure you all know this by now, but Luis takes commissions through his Instagram business page and has released a stunning lineup of figures so far, with 30 released or announced and plenty more on the way, believe me. The amount of work that goes into these, the sculpts, they're all done by hand, then 3D printed. It is honestly amazing. The link is in the description down below if you want to find out more. With Eaglemoss doing no Phase 4 content, it seems, Luis is really keeping this collection going, and I can't thank him enough. So, in this video, the character is Baron Zemo from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the second Disney Plus show from the MCU. It is the 9th custom that Luis has released, and it was originally released in March of this year, 2021, and is in 1/16 scale, perfect scale with the rest of the collection. It's 13.3 centimeters tall, and it weighs 92 grams. In terms of pricing, I always recommend that you contact Luis for the latest price list, but I think regular commissions are around £70 at the moment, so it is a premium price for a premium item. In terms of availability, this figure is sold out from Luis himself. It doesn't mean that he won't 100% make more in the future if there's more demand, but for now, as it's not sold anywhere other than on Instagram and will never appear on eBay, this one is super rare. So here he is on the turntable, and oh my god, it is so exciting to get a new MCU villain added to the collection. Eaglemoss never got the license for this guy, with or without the hood, so Luis has done true hero work by adding him to his custom lineup. First and foremost, I love this pose. It's nice and dynamic, but it's still in character for Zemo, and the decision to put him in his hood was a great one. Obviously, it makes it more interesting. It really makes it stand out, even though I kind of wish he'd worn the hood far more in the actual show, but Luis can't be blamed for that. The sculpt is absolutely spot on, and as you'd expect from Luis's work. And I remember this one was actually designed before the series released, and then I think Luis noticed a discrepancy with the shirt colour or something like that, and he just fixed it before production. The attention to detail is incredible. You wouldn't see that from a mass market brand like Hasbro or Eaglemoss, because they will have already produced the item before the show aired. The fur collar, it's really detailed and well executed. I'm loving that. The coat looks spot on, and the paintwork is perfect all over. You can see time and care has gone into this, just with all of Luis's models. But if you look at things like the belt buckle or the buttons or the hood itself or anything like that, there is never any paint bleed. Everything is meticulously done, and it really shows. But the absolute highlight for me is the hood over the face. It's really well sculpted, and there are tiny fine lines in the sculpt to make it look like that it's genuinely made out of fabric. It also has this awesome kind of shiny purple colour, and the paintwork around the eye sockets is really impressive as well. It's done a lot better than Eaglemoss did when they did Crossbones in a similar kind of mask. It's also sculpted in a really believable way. You know, you can imagine that there's a scheming Daniel Bruhl underneath that mask. The figure also has a unique base emblem which combines Falcon and Bucky's MCU icons, which is a really great touch, and not something that Marvel did with much of their merch, but that there was an icon designed for this show, and that's what it is. Really pleased. Is it worth your money? Absolutely yes. But Luis has made so many incredible figures by now that picking and choosing becomes much harder. If you are a fan of the show or really want Zemo to fill in a gap in your Civil War collection, then I definitely pick this up. But if you want some incredible customs, I think there are others from Luis, Mysterio, Rescue, Doc Ock, Meek, that are maybe even more interesting than this one. Though as I say, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this recreation of Zemo. It rocks. So if you're interested in just a couple of characters, I'd maybe prioritise some of the more interesting ones, but honestly this guy is great. Here's Zemo alongside two other villains from the MCU, Crossbones and an Exo Soldier from Age of Ultron. As you can see, the scale is great. He fits in seamlessly with the official collection, other than the more detailed sculpt and better paintwork, of course. And here he is with the Winter Soldier and Cap as well. Love that dynamic pose. They all look awesome together. So the takeaway, it's 5 out of 5 across the board. I know I keep doing this, and honestly, if Luis ever gives me a figurine that isn't 5 out of 5, I will let you know. But it's brilliant, and you're paying for it to be brilliant, so I'm glad that it is. I don't think it's my favourite figure that Luis has done, because he has done so many awesome figures, but that doesn't stop me giving it full marks across the board, because there is honestly nothing wrong with it. Zemo comes in at the bottom of my customs ranking, but I still absolutely love it. Like, if you slotted in all the Eagle Moss ones around this would be very much the top of the list. It's extra special also, as it's my first and only Phase 4 figurine so far. Thank you so much to Luis for sending it my way to review. That didn't change my opinion on it at all. I still went into it fresh, but yeah, it is brilliant. As always, thank you for watching. You can get all the latest Marvel Movie Collection news and custom Marvel Movie Collection news by following me on Instagram, Facebook, subscribing right here on YouTube, and joining the discussion in the Facebook group too. I'll unpack my suitcase of footage for the next review very soon. Keep on collecting.